Sup, dog? Today we're going to do something a little bit different. This is my stream that run in the background and it says starting soon. This is the stream finals. Here we go again. I muted it just so you can hear my beautiful voice. Honestly, I was like really low and tired, and like I was just like, oh my god, I can't make any good shots. And near the end of the stream, Mr. Yogi Bear, Yoguratu, man, he came and said, "Yo, what's up, dog?" And I said, "Hey, yo, I saw your video recently, and I was going to make a reaction video." And he's like, "Do it live, man. Do it right here so I can see." And I was like, "You know what? Bet we'll do it live, dog. You know, fuck it, do it live." And I thought that was pretty cool. Here, I could just fast forward. Let's see. We talked near the end. There he is, man. Right there. Look at all those comments, dude. That's a lot of fun comments. So yeah, we had a good time. We went back and forth, and near the end, you know, the TLDR is that he's a dreamer. He dreams so many things, and I'm a reality guy because I'm an asshole, right? It was a nice back and forth discussion about his video, and his video was like the 10 things finals should have had. Mostly it was like quality of life things, and then he threw like a couple of wild bangers out there. But there's a few that I'm like, dog, this is retarded. And you know what? He took it to the chest and he respected it. As you can see, dude, like we had a fun time, man. So yeah, shout outs to Yogiro Gaming. And if you haven't liked and subbed to him, go and like and sub. Usually I'll take these like reaction videos and I'll edit it and, you know, make it like a good, beautiful package. But for this one, I just thought it was really fun doing live. Then you get to actually see me live. It's going to be a long video. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of stuff that might not be entertaining. Just think of it like a podcast react video, right? But yeah, no, it was respect. I give more respect for content creators coming in and saying like, "Yo, dog, react to my video," or "What do you think of this?" And "Yo, props, you're doing good on your stream." You know, I give more respect to that than people who are just like quiet, man. Mr. Yogi Hero and Lefty LH1, they made a huge impression on me. I like them both as content creators in the finals, and I can't wait to see more of their videos when they make them. But I wanted to showcase just the raw footage, pure raw footage. You could probably even hear me grunt sometimes because I have little tics because I drink a lot of caffeine. I might have ADD too, so who fucking knows? All the awkwardness, all the fun, all the inappropriateness, all the appropriate, inappropriate, whatever have you. This is full raw dog live. There's not going to be any cuts. I'm literally going to cut the stream when it says, "Yo, Yogario, what's up?" to the very end when I just say good night, everybody. So I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Yo, Yogarigo, man. Yo, what's up, man? Yogarigo, man. All right, this is technically my last round. I am drinking a beer and ending the stream, but I saw that you posted a video and I was like, ooh, I could react to it. But then your video is just like a montage, and I'm like, I don't know if I could react to that, dog, because it's just like you doing cool shit. I already know you do cool shit. You already do cool shit. Where are you? There you are. Yogi Uro, the finals. Whoa. 10 features that finals should already have. I lied. I did see that. So I am going to react to that. I have not looked at that video. I saw it and I was like, ooh, I'm going to react to that one. But then Lefty A1 had the revolver thing. And so I was like, well, let me just play the revolver. And then he came on stream. I was like, oh, cool. We went back and forth. Check out my video if you haven't watched it, or like a sub to me. You got, you know, like a sub to me, bro. But anyways, I was like, dude, I gotta do it because it's like it just happened yesterday. The cool moment of him coming up. So then I made the video and I pushed that out. But yeah, I can't wait to watch your video. I haven't watched it yet. I saw it popped up, but yours popped up at the same time as Lefty A1's video. I took time with the Lefty A1 video. The 10 features I want to check because the when I first saw the thumbnail, the VR store 10 features the final should already have. I can already tell you, I already have things in my head that this game should already have. So I would like to know what you think they should already have, because in my head, I'm thinking like the quality of life changes. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, check that out. The last one, that vid got cool ideas. I think I'm going to do that, dude. Tomorrow, that should be the video. That should be the main video. Unless Donald J. fucking Trump reacts to my video about Lefty A1's video. I'm like, oh shit, Trump likes the finals? Then I gotta make a video, dog. So if he doesn't do that, then I'll make the video, dude. But yours popped up. I was like, oh, that's actually a really interesting video for me to react because it was 10 different features about that thing. And I was like, I haven't seen it yet. I'm giving it the respect it deserves because it looked like you put time into it. Let's do it right now so I can see your live reaction too. Fuck you, dude. Okay, I might have to get another beer, dude, if that's what we're going to do. You son of a gun. You son of a gun. We doing that shit? God damn it. I guess we are doing that shit. Oh, damn it.
Season 11.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. All right, I got to keep it down. Let's do window capture. 10 features YouTube. There we go. There we go. Before I hit play, I'm getting another beer, Doug. I'll be right back. All right, you son of a gun. So technically, I would like to do my video and make it, but since you're already here, you're like, just do it now. It kind of saves me time because then I can just react to live with you. It'll be fun. And then I just have to cut it up tomorrow morning when I've, not when I sober up and all that shit. So we're drinking a Stella Artois and a Cerveza El Favolam. All right. Mr. Yoga Rigu, the finals. The 10 features the finals should already have. A few features, the finals, I think should already have. Some are simple, some are ambiguous. I love to see them all in the game. Let me know your ideas too. Heart. Gay. Shut up, dude. I'll probably do hearts too. Join the BBQ party. Discord. I am not joining that Discord, dude. That's probably going to be a lot of feet pics, dog. I'm just chitting around. Let's see. Somebody paid you $20? You money laundering for the Russian mafia, dog? Who the fuck is paying you $20? I'm just a hater, dog. But that, congrats, man. You're making some money. I absolutely love the PvE idea. It definitely needs to be added in game mode. Oh, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. We're going to watch the video. No more spoilers. Fuck the comments. They're all fucking losers anyway. That's really fucked up. There are some winners in there, but they're losers because they just fucking spoiled it, dog. I haven't seen this goddamn video. Well, it's technically my fault, but shut up. We're going to lock in. Here we go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
11 is on its way, but I think we all know there are some things that need to be fixed and some things that need to be added to the game. So today, we're gonna talk about 10 features that I think can improve the finals. And today's sponsor is me. Since I'm always keeping it real and talking shit about Embark when I...
Yo, dog. Yeah. Today's sponsor is me. Dog, if I would do that to my videos, every day is my goddamn sponsor, dude. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. But that's funny, dude. That's funny. And wait, let's go back in.
And today's sponsor is me. Since I'm always keeping it real and talking shit about Embark when I need to, I don't think I'm getting...
You are keeping it real. You are a real guy, dog. Not only you're real, but you come by and say, what's up, dog? Not a lot of people do that, to tell you the truth. We're just talking about what Neon Gats, the guy that looks like fucking Dr. Octopus. I always comment on his stuff. I'm like, yo, dog, cool shit. Never comments back. Never reacts. He just posts up there. But I mean, he does have like 1 million views on TikTok because that's what he says. And he probably lives on TikTok. He doesn't live on Instagram or YouTube. But I was just like, hey, Mr. Meeseeks, look at me, dog. But you know what? It's like he kind of keeps it real, but I feel like he keeps it real kind of like close knit. But you keep it real, dog. That's Turkish lira, bro. Not even the dollar. Yeah, that's Turkish. You got Turkish money, dog? Is that the pink and purple gay money? There was a joke on The Simpsons about that. I forgot the country, but they have pink and purple money. I check every single comment videos and I try to reply all because I value all of them. I don't care what people think. That's what I do. I try to comment the ones that I like that make me smile or laugh or think until I'm PewDiePie, until I'm fucking Asmongold, until I'm Who's other big? Fucking Zach from Smiling Friends. He does have a YouTube channel. Well, he does, but it's kind of abandoned. But until I get millions of people saying, "Oh," I ain't doing that shit, dog. Right? But whatever. It's not lame. People try to act cool and act like they don't care. What's not lame? What? What's not lame? Oh, you mean Dr. Oct? Well, some people try to, yeah, but I mean, it's still kind of lame because, you know, okay, we gotta watch a video, dog. Replying everything. You're right. It's not lame. It's definitely not lame replying everything. I like it. I respect that shit, dog. Again, until there's like a million views, like, no one is physically going to do a million views, right? And type a million responses. But yeah, people think it's lame. Who the fuck think that's lame, dog? People are people, dude. Some people are good. Some people are bad. Some people are winners. Some people are losers. Some people are gay. Some people are straight. And some people are just straight up retarded. And they're haters. But anyways, back to the video.
Any sponsors anytime soon. So if you want to support me, you can subscribe and join the channel.
Already did.
Let's dive in.
Did I?
First,
hold on. Am I a liar? No, I did. Well, let me give it a like before I forget. Because I haven't done this live react before.
let's talk about something most people don't even mention. This. I bet most of you don't even know these are called VRs because nobody uses them. We only use them to buy.
That's true. You only use them for like sites, and then that's it.
New weapons or gadgets at the
Like
start
dog.
of the season, and then that's it. They just sit there at 5k. So what if we remove the cap and added a new store page where we could buy skins using VRs? Introducing the VR store. The items could rotate every week, and if you're feeling spicy, Embark, you could even make the store different for each player. The skins shouldn't be cheap, and that's okay. Instead of having a currency nobody uses, you give players something to save up for. And
that is very smart for quality of life. LOL, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think that's smart for quality of life because it gives people an incentive to keep grinding the game for those points. And if it's grindy enough, they get a free skin. That they're rewarded a free skin if they keep playing the game. Keeps player retention. But I think Embark is they're on the payroll of just getting a lot of money. Like, for them, they're like, why are we giving away our content for free? Because they want to try to retain money because it's already a free to play game. But I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that's a good idea. Just make the number like really big, like what your little thumbnail, like 50K or whatever, and then make the grind like, I don't know, every 20 matches you get like 100 points or some shit. So like, if you keep playing at least a month worth, you get a skin. That makes sense, right? So that's actually beneficial for the casual players who want to play the game with a skin.
let's be honest, you will also encourage people to play more games. I don't know anything about coding, but this can't be that hard, right? Just set prices for each rarity. Maybe 5k for common, 10k for rare, and 50k for legendary. I don't know.
You know what? The real talk, it's not that hard, but it's hard by design. I remember it was Diablo and Path of Exile, and Diablo, the new Diablo came out, and there wasn't a stash tab to like search your stuff or something, and it affected the game. And then when Path of Exile 2 came out, or whatever Path of Exile season or whatever came out, it was like, not only do you get your stash, you get a lot of your stash and search and this and that and that. And it was just like a lot of quality of life. Nobody plays Diablo, dude. The people who do play Diablo are like hardcore fans of the lore. Everybody's been playing Path of Exile. Path of Exile is huge. The whole freaking world knows Path of Exile, dude. They respect their own players. So I think it's easy to program that, but it's like, they're not going to do it. And it was funny. The Diablo team saw that of Path of Exile. It took them like 5 months to program like a little search bar after the game was released. So it's like, how hard is it for you to do that? It's not that hard. Valorant has that, not for free currency, but still weekly random shop for players. Yeah, that's usually like the freemium type of like look where it's like a cycle, right? A cycle of stuff. So yeah, I haven't played Valorant in a long ass time. I just got mad because when I started playing the game, I'm like, oh, this is like Counter-Strike with like powers. And so I was playing the game like Counter-Strike, but every time I played with people, randos, they were like, oh, I'll play like my favorite YouTuber Korean person from overseas, where I just walk really closely and get the cool shots. And I'm like, I've been playing Counter-Strike for years. You either rush A or rush B, you throw a bunch of smokes and flashbang, you pray to Jesus, and you try to plant that bomb before they counter you. And it's like, that's easy. And so I was like the smoke guy that dropped all the smokes. And I went in, planted it, and everyone's like, oh shit, he's doing the play. And I'm like, yeah. But then like all the other people, they didn't know how to play. So I go, you know what? Let's get Valorant people 20 years of Counter-Strike experience. Then I'll come back and then we can play better.
Let me know what you think in the comments, because I genuinely think this is a great idea. The second feature is a complete no-brainer. How many times have you had to add emotes one by one when creating a new contestant?
You're just a man full of ideas. Yes, you got to do it every single one. And you know what pisses me off is I'll have a skin for a gun, like a crossbow, and I'm like, oh, the crossbow skin where you like take the bullet and you play with your fingers. I'm like, cool. I got to do that per character, which I don't mind. It's time consuming. If there's like a loadout feature, kind of like how you have loadout for your skins, where you're like, I'm going to be the Goblin Man today. And you're like, boom, you're all Goblin. I want to be the robot Femboy. Boom, you're the robot Femboy. They should do that with like guns and gun skins. That would be so much easier. That's a good idea.
Sucks. We all build muscle memory for our emote wheel, and after a while, we know exactly where every emote is without even thinking. But when you create a new contestant, you have to set everything up again. So most people just input their favorite emotes and intro and call it a day. Then later in game, you want to use another emote and realize you never equipped it. I don't know if it's just me, but this seems incredibly easy to fix. Just add a tab called My Emote Wheels.
Yes.
Outfit. So we can save emote wheel presets and apply them to different...
You don't even stop at wheel. Do it for gun skins. Do it for everything. Make everything customizable and presetted and preloaded so you get to play the game more. Like, I don't like games where it's like, time for dress up. Ooh, am I going to wear the new shoes today? And I'm like, why am I spending so much effort playing, pocket poly dress up when I can actually just play in the finals? So that's a good idea, sir.
Contestants. We need this feature. It's simple, useful, and honestly, surprising that it still isn't in the game. Alright, third one, I think this is huge. I really think people would love a PvE mode in the finals. Imagine...
No. Hard no. Maybe for the casuals, for the smelly people out there, but I take showers. All right. Okay, so I know PvE works because it worked for Tarkov. If it's going to be PvE mode here, what are they going to shoot? Contestants? AI contestants like zombies? I don't know, man. Let's hear you out.
You're playing against little robots created by CNS and big targets with sponsor names on them. With 9 other teammates, you need to complete 10 rounds, and in each round, the enemies get stronger and their number increases.
Like Horde mode. That's something. That might be good. For a free-to-play game, you can do Horde mode? Haha, just hear me out? Yeah, dude, I did hear you out. Dude. I think that idea would have worked about 5 to 10 years ago. I'm only saying that now because the other Horde games that you have to compete is like what? Helldivers? That's like king of Horde mode at the moment. So it's like to throw it in a Horde mode, it might make the community upset saying you spent all this time for Horde mode when we wanted a new map or more updates on the guns or more something. It's a risk that will alienate whoever is the player base now. But I don't want to throw that idea away. That's a good idea that you have. It's just, it's got to be good. Like, I'm surprised you actually thought of robots sponsored by other corporations and it's a corporate war. That's actually really smart. You actually know the lore and you actually care about the game. You have to do it in like a finals way of Horde mode. It can't be just like a copy and paste. It's got to be basically copy and paste, but like its own horde. Imagine little robots climbing from the outer edge of the map. There's some enemies falling from the sky and they come in waves. You got 10 waves. Also, if they implement VR store, you can win more VRs based on how many waves you cleared. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the first idea that's garbage in my head, but I'm trying to give it some respect. And I'm like, it kind of could work, but there's hurdles. It might be a big endeavor. Let me think about it overnight. It might be a good idea because in my head it's like if you want more people to play the game, they might get what's the word? Not like they might get checked at the finals, the cash out, because cash out for newbies are like, oh, that's kind of scary because that's the official game, right? So when I first downloaded the game, I'm like, I know the cash out's official game. I don't know how to play the game. Let's just do team deathmatch so I know about the killing and the gun so I know what kind of works. Then whatever gun I feels comfortable that I could do something with, I could do the finals because I don't want the other two jabronis hate my guts because I fucking suck at it. So it's like if you do something like horde mode, that might add more friendliness to bring more people in. So I'll give it 50-50. 50 good idea, 50 not that good idea.
Remove the defib and make revive times longer, so it's much harder to revive teammates in late game because there will be robots or I don't know, creatures jumping on you. That will be so fun. And you know what, I think PvE can actually save the game because the gameplay of the files is really compatible with PvE style action, but that's for another video. Number 4 isn't really a feature. I want the old sponsor system back. Back then, you picked one sponsor for the entire season and couldn't switch. On paper,
Really? I've only started like a month and a half ago. So you can never switch mid? That's crazy, dude. Okay, let's hear you out. But think about it. People will try out new weapons there too. You play with your friends and all. I get it. I get it. You can't play with your friends and do it, but it's I just don't know. And I also don't know if the game can even handle that many creatures. Like it can handle players playing, but can it handle players in an AI that drastically moves and shoot at you? If it does, then let it do. But I'll still think about it. But I didn't know about the sponsorship, dude. You're locked in back in the day? That's crazy.
it sounds restrictive, but honestly, it made the game feel more alive. People actually identified with their sponsors. There was Team Holto, Team Vaya, Team Engimo, and people genuinely felt like they belonged somewhere. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but choosing a sponsor felt much more meaningful back then. Number 5. I think the entire RS system.
Okay, before we go to number 5, the sponsorship, I think that the sponsorship is just there to say, go here to get the thing, and then go here to get the thing, and then go here to get the thing. If it is locked, crazy idea, Mr. Man. Why don't you combine the first one and the fourth one? So if you want to have the ability to use your money, your VR stuff, being a sponsor to get more VR stuff. I don't know if that's a thing already, but like in my head, I'm like, make it there. Oh, you know what? Let's combine all your ideas. You combine the first one, combine that one, do horde mode. Horde mode sponsor fighting done. I just saved you, dog. I feel like George Carlin in the 10 Commandments. There's only 2 commandments. Don't, end someone's life and be faithful for the woman you're fucking. I'm just George Carlin for the finals, dog. Bro, you were choosing one sponsor and you couldn't change it for the whole season. You had like 3 options each season. That's rough. Okay.
System needs a rework, but let's ignore that for now and focus on improving the current system. I think we can all agree on one thing. We shouldn't lose our S because of an AFK teammate. Yes, I know people could abuse it.
Go back one more time. What was that again?
back then. Number 5. I think the entire RS system needs a rework, but let's ignore that for now and focus on improving the current system. I think we can all agree on one thing. We shouldn't lose RS because of an AFK teammate. Yes, I know people could abuse it, but that's why punishments exist, right? First offense, 30-minute ban. Second offense, 3 hours. Third offense, 12 hours. At that point, abusing the system becomes more annoying than it's worth. And honestly, even if a few people abuse it, I would still rather have that than lose RS because my teammate disconnected. There's also something else.
I hate that disconnect system. I would see 3 people, right? Me and the 2 jabronis. And then one goes away, but his name's still up there. And I'm like, he's not here for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, we're losing. I'm not having fun. I could just leave. And then I leave and they're like, you left your teammates. You have a 10-minute timeout. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And it's like, it's a chance for him to get back. And I'm like, it was like 10 minutes. I got to wait for this guy for 10 fucking minutes. And then he never shows up. And then I even waited next after I did my like 10-minute timeout. And I came back, and then somebody else, freaking, DQ'd. He never came back. And then I was like, dog. I know it's like the finals cash out is the main thing, and you're trying to have a system of everyone just staying there. But I think the longer time, like you said, like 1 hour, 3 hours, 12 hours, or whatever, I think that's fine. Make it long, make it people just a deterrent so they don't have to do that shit. But it's just annoying in general when people DQ, dog. I get it. If you live in an area with the storms and tornadoes and wind and fire and hailstorm, yeah, I get it. But go undercover in a bunker, dog. Like you have a tornado hailstorm. Stop playing the fucking finals.
Else I want to mention, performance score. Embark added it, but right now it doesn't really affect anything. It's just there. So what if performance score affected ranked? Not in a crazy way though. Let's say you get eliminated in round 1, but you played extremely well. So instead of losing 1.5k RS, maybe you just lose 1k. You still lose RS, you still got eliminated, but at least your effort is acknowledged. I don't think performance score should increase RS gains. It should only reduce losses. That way, it rewards good performance without breaking the rankings.
No. This is the hard no, and I can tell you why. Also, fun fact, Embark made a huge mistake in Season 2 or 3. They made the rank mode terminal attack, and that was a disaster. I think you don't know terminal attack mode, but it was a disaster. Terminal attack? No, I don't know terminal attack. The only ones I know is the one where it's like Overwatch, where you have to like do a payload and you have to like do whatever, and then team deathmatch. So terminal attack sounds like I'm going to have a terminal heart attack. That sounds disgusting. Okay, this one, you're telling me the performance score, like best combat, kills, healing, assists, or whatever performance, all the like numbers and, all the numbers that don't make any goddamn sense. No. That's a hard no. I know you're trying to think like, since this exists and it does nothing, we should make it into something that's something. That's fair. However, it's, this is not the reason to do that. Think about a game, okay? A shooting game. And I shoot something and I eliminate it. And I get a point to show that I eliminated it. That is the game. That is the game, dude. If it's Street Fighter and Ryu does Hadouken and the fireball hits the guy, that's the game. However, they put all these scores because if that's the game and you lose, you're like, man, I lost again. Can I just win? Well, at the end, they give you that illusion of winning of like, but you lost, but you have a really good achievement score. It's just a gold star standard for people who just need it. You know what tells me that you're doing well? When you win the game. But when you lose the game, you look at your score and you're like, well, that guy's got the most kills, but I got the best assists. It's like, okay, yeah, that's something, the best assists, right? But then someone's like, well, I got the best objective. And you're like, well, yeah, that's the best objective. But it's like, that shouldn't be the core focus. That should be a core focus of you as an individual trying to be better in the game. You could be like, okay, if I'm being very good at OBJ, but I'm not getting kills, maybe I need to focus on kills. Or if someone does a lot of kills, they'd be like, I'm not doing OBJ. Maybe I should focus on OBJ since I'm out there doing kills. You know what I mean? Not just that, but I'm just saying if you perform great, you could lose less RS, but you still lose RS. I said the matchmaking is shit. If the rank system was balanced and the cheating was disabled, it would be an amazing game. Gurgabark. What's up, Gurgabark? Welcome to the stream, dog. The matchmaking, I think, is fine in this game. The rank system, I've done a little rank. I feel like I need 2 friends to actually know what they're doing to do more rank to get high level. The cheating is gross, dude. I saw someone was cheating like cash out, like regular cash out. I'm like, come on, loser. Really, dude? So that would be horrible. If they fixed that, yeah, it would be an amazing game. You actually said my name very well. Gurgaberk? Well, I tried, Doug. I tried. I'm always fucking up name. Like Yogi Bear here. Yogi Bear Gaming. I'm reacting to this video. He's got like 1 million subscribers or some shit. I'm just joking, but he does have a lot. He has a lot more than I do. He's got like 10K or some shit. Let's see. But think about it. Winning the game is not always up to you. There's a lot of variables. You could play great, no mistakes and all, and you can still lose the game. So it's just a compensation. I think it's just a gold star standard, dude. Like, oh, you didn't pass the test, but you get a gold star, Timmy. And so Timmy's going to be like, ooh, the star. But it's like, you want to pass the test. So in my head, I think it's a hard no. You can have it affect less of RS, like you said, the other points, the ranked points. And that would be an incentive. But I think, I don't think that's a change that should happen. Because remember the title of your video is 10 features the final should have already, which means something that should be either quality of life or something that actually enforces something. If you're doing performance to enforce the ranking system of win or lose, then you're watering down the incentive to try to get the RS. Because once you get if you win like first, second, or third, you get the most of the points. So if you just do OBJ, then you're not going to get most of the points because there's nothing to risk. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard for me to describe it, but I would say it's a hard no. For me, I'm the guy that's like, if the game's to win, you got to win the game. Just win the game, dog. Play the game to win the game. If someone's like, oh, but what about the lore and the guy's grandmother? Where did his grandfather live? Oh, and he invented that? Oh, and then the game did this rule? That's for the history buffs, dude. The history buffs aren't players. They're history majors. I'm a player, dog. I want to play. So, all right, let's watch your video.
System. Number 6, direct messages. I genuinely don't understand why we still don't have this. I hate having to accept someone's invite just to tell them, hey, I can't play right now. It feels rude to ignore them, but accepting...
Yo, Yogi Bear, sometimes you bring me some fucking dog shit ideas, and then you bring me some golden ideas. True, sir.
The invite just to send a message feels awkward too. Just give us DMs. Simple, useful, everyone wins. That's it. Okay, so next, private matches.
I like that. That was a perfect one, dog. Perfect. Yeah, why?
Embark should allow us to start private matches alone. Right now, you need at least 2 players. And look, I get it. Maybe there are server limitations, but not being able to freely explore maps is crazy. Sometimes, I just want to learn paths, and sometimes, I want to record cinematic footage. Right now, I can't do either, and it's frustrating. Please.
Really? You can't do a whole map by yourself? That's annoying. I think that you should, because that will give you a chance to, it's basically training mode. So you know the paths, or you know certain areas, or like vaulting, right? Like if you say, if I put a zip line here to there, then I could vault here if I time it well. You're trying to maximize your ability to progress in the map better or know certain angles in the map. I thought that would have been done. So, but you have to have 2 people to start it. Ugh. No, they fucked up, dog. They need to go. They need to rehire the programmers from back when they started this game, because that's a good feature to have. And if they don't have it, you have to have like more people to start it. Don't agree. I agree with your idea. They should have fixed this shit.
Please, Mark, let us play private matches alone. Okay, number 8. I know it's just cosmetic, but I want customizable lobby backgrounds. Oh, and maybe they could even be added to the VR store I mentioned earlier. It's a small feature, but features like this make people feel more.
I agree. Kind of like, even Tarkov has that. It has like a little light bulb, and then there's like, I don't know. I just know the light bulb. There's like a light bulb. Oh, labs. There's one that looks like labs. And then at least Tarkov has that. Now, this one, I don't mind it because it looks like Castlevania, but it's so fucking red. Like dude, I paused this video before, and that red on me, I look red myself. I kind of like to have a neutral color sometimes, but every time I go into lobby, it's like red. It's like, dog, give me some green, give me some blue, give me a different fucking color, dog. So yeah, if you can customize your background, that would be nice. That would be nice. I don't mind looking at Blood Moon Castlevania on Blood Trees and Blood Waters of Dr. Z. It's too much blood, dog, all right? What happens if you're a Crip and you have to watch the reds all the time, the bloods? That sucks, dude. Oh, that's a fucking stupid ass joke. All right, let's go.
More connected to the game. People love customization. Simple as that. Number 9. Embark. Please, let us change sights in practice range. What's wrong with you guys? It's so frustrating.
That too. Sights will be a lot better for training mode. I think they don't do it because I think in the way they program it, think about layers, because most programming is a bunch of fucking layers of code and shit. So you have like one layer, and the core is like you put this to here and this to there and this to there and this to there, right? It's whatever. They make the base of the puzzle, and then it's like, oh, what about in this mode? We'll just take this mode, but take some of the base that's only needed, like the guns and shit, from your loadout. I think it's tied to that. Because it'll be easy just to get a different scope and then just do it. But then that means they have to go from the front to the end. And that's like a lot of programming work because they already did all the foundations. But they're making a lot of money. Just fucking do it. It's easy. It's hard, but it's easy. For these guys, they made a whole destructible universe. They could at least give you a scope.
If I want to compare 5 different FCAR sites, I either need 5 separate builds or I need to keep leaving practice mode and changing them over and over again.
Yeah.
Just let us swap sites
Annoying.
while we are already there. Okay, look, more people would experiment, more people would find setups they actually enjoy. Everybody wins. It's incredibly easy to implement to the game. Come on, Embark. This is actually a no-brainer. And finally, number 10.
Number 10. The last one better be the best one, dog. Why not presets for weapons? What do you mean presets? Well, even that. You're right, Plug. Even that. Like presets. Bring in 3 presets per practice round. And then there you go. Right? I agree. Good idea, Plug. Good idea. From downtown, he comes out from nowhere with a good idea. Yeah. Because it doesn't have to be all, right? It doesn't have to be all scopes. We would like all scopes, but even just a preset.
Okay, this is a bit strange. I've never seen anyone mention this, but we need to talk about ladders. I think climbing speed needs to be faster. Look, the finals is a fast-paced, chaotic game, right? Climbing doesn't need to be realistic. I think climbing ladders should be at least 1.5 times faster. If that happens, Embark could place more ladders around large maps and actually make them useful. Because right now, ladders are the absolute last resort. People only use them when they have 0 mobility options left.
Okay, first I thought you said letters. but I think you said you meant ladders. So that's the one time you said something that wasn't like I know you don't speak English as your first language because you always come and you're like, I don't know English. I'm not really good at it. I'm like, dog, you're really good at English. I can understand you. That I could say, yeah, you're not born with the language, but you're really goddamn good at it, dude. Ladders. So the thing with ladders or letters or whatever, how do you pronounce it? I want to disagree. And the fact one, the last one is the weirdest one. LOL, it's hit or miss. Yeah. I think this is a thing, dude. This game is already fast, and if you make climbing those things faster, like it's already technically fast. Like, I don't know if you notice this, but like there's a time where I know someone's climbing a ladder, right? They're climbing it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait right here. And as soon as they get up, I'm gonna go la 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 la. Right? I'm gonna do that. I see this, I see Big Chungus McGee, big fat fuck heavy. He comes and it's like, woo, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I start shooting and he shoot at me. And I'm like, dude, if this guy was faster, he would be started shooting and I wouldn't even have the reaction time. I think that little vault is perfect. If you make it 1 x 5 speed, that vault or that ladder speed or whatever is going to mess it up, dude. It's going to mess it up and then people are going to get upset. That one is a miss. You had really strong, you have very strong ideas in the beginning. This last one is a huge miss, dog. I don't know. This is a weird one. It is a miss. I think it's the worst one. I'd rather do the other one that you said before that I said a hard no, the fucking points that don't matter. I like that idea compared to this. This is going to ruin the game. Now, maybe not 1.5 speed, 0.5 speed, because it will give enough push so you don't feel like it's slow. Because if I give, devil's advocate, a peace treaty, a little dove, try to be nice and see your perspective and your lens all the way across the world to see what this man sees. It is slow. I've accepted the slow. I understand the slow. It's slow realistic. If you do a 0.5 speed, it will make you happy. It will make me happy because I still have the reaction time for when Big Chungus comes out of nowhere. Then everyone's good. If you do 1.5 speed, you'll just ruin the game. I'm going to call it out there, dog. I'm going to call it out there. All those people with... And also, you got to think about people's internet connection, dude. Some people's internet connection is still from grandma's dial-up back in the 90s when they're trying to download porn and grandma's like actually doing taxes. She's like, why is the internet so slow? You're like, oh, I'm sorry, mom, because I'm a fucking degenerate. Like, you're just fucked. And then you're trying to play the finals? Good luck, dog. Agree to disagree. You are that. You are agree to disagree, man. That's funny about you because everything, even the constructive criticism, you're like, I still think I'm right. And that's fine. You can think you're right, but from my perspective, I think that's going to ruin the game. And you're going to hate me for it, and that's fine. But 20 years from now, 40 years from now, when our children are grown up and they meet each other, and I'm going to be at Thanksgiving dinner, and I'd be like, oh, fuck, you got to marry that piece of shit kid. And then you're there, and you're like, yo, you married that piece of shit kid. We have to just come to agree to disagree. But you're going to respect my decision because my child actually fucking married your child, dog. And now we're fucking grandparents together. So that's what's fucking going to happen, dog, all right? You don't know it now. But thank God we have our own opinions. Yeah, you're right, Pluck. You're right. Thank God. Thank God. Let's finish the video. That's your 10th one? 6? You're talking for 2 minutes about what? What are you talking about for 2 minutes? It's already over. Are you gonna sell me Raid Shadow Legends at the end of this? Is that what you're gonna do, dog?
So that's it, guys. These are some features I think could genuinely improve the finals. If you have your own ideas, let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I see its face.
Is this that copyrighted stuff that I'm going to get flagged? Is that why you want me to watch this shit? I'm just joking, dude. I know all your fans like your music and they like you watching. I'm not that type of fan, dog. I like the gameplay if it's really good. Here, I'll play for its clips and music just like my other vids. Let's watch it.
It's scary and ugly. It leaves no trace.
What?
It's scary and ugly. It leaves no trace.
Hey, what is it?
I tried to run away.
Okay.
I tried to get it.
It's scary and ugly. You try to run away, but then you try to get it? Why do you want to get it if you're running away? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Not copyrighted, no worries if you don't have to watch it. No, I'm watching. You want me to fucking react to this shit? This is probably the only time. Well, it might not be the only time. But this is, you're getting the whole experience, dog. The Joestar experience. I would cut it here. I'm kidding. No, I would cut it here. I'm not kidding, dog. But he loves his music and his fans like it. And also, he's got a lot of subscribers. Or not subscribers. He does. He has a lot of subscribers. So if they like it, I mean, if the market dictates it, fucking be a fucking DJ, dog. Get that shit.
Nothing works so far.
Okay, nothing works so far. So you're fucked.
So I just let it.
Nothing works so far, so you just let it. Okay. Is this what the victims of Diddy did or said? They just let it happen because Diddy's a monster? Is this it?
I just let it be. I let it be. Reflection of me. I let it be. It's full of darkness.
You let it be, it's full of darkness. Dog, why am I falling asleep and about to have fucking nightmares? People listen to this, dog? They like this? I mean, whatever floats your boat, all right? Whatever floats your boat. For me, this is why I'm like, I like your words. I like your content. The songs, it doesn't get me going, dog. I'm the dog. I don't know if you've been around this channel for a bit or know who I am, but I like the crackness, dog. I like the high adrenaline, bootylicious women, high caffeinated, whiskey beer drinking fun. This is not that, dude. This is something like, you know, you're very depressed and vibes. But I don't want to cry myself in a corner, dog, while the raindrops fall on my head. I'll just listen to that one lady that sings that shit. All right, let's end it. Let's end the show. Come on.
It's full of sunshine.
Oh, now it's full of sunshine? Dude, now you're putting sunshine? You're talking all this fucking depressing shit, and now there's sunshine? Get the fuck out of here, dog. False advertisement. I would have more respect for you if you went full depressing mode. I am talking so much shit about this thing, but you know what? I respect you for being sad. Now you just bring the sun out? Dog, no. Put that sun back in the hole, dog. Make a black hole. Say, and there's a black hole, and everybody dies, and we're just vibing while everybody dies. I don't want to hear about the sun. I don't want to hear about gumdrops and happy trees and painting. I don't want to hear any of that shit. I like putting chill music in the background. Bro's reacting to lyrics. Yeah, dog, I am reacting to your lyrics. It's in your movie or your show. You said react to my vid. I'm reacting to all of it, dog. You're getting an experience that no one else would give, dog. All right, Let's finish it.
What can I say? It's just like me.
Just like you.
Just let it be.
Uh-huh.
I let it be.
Oh, good shot, though. That was a good shot.
Of me. I let it be.
Okay, so sun is a reflection of me. I let it be. I am the sun is a reflection of the sun, which is a reflection of me. So the sun and the moon and the me and the fee, and that's what it is. Ugh, I don't know, man. This song is. And what is going on over here? What is going on? He's so excited he can't even speak English, dog. That's not even Chinese. What is that? Asta Kajaka Jagusha Kashas. Dude, even Klingon don't speak that, dog.
What can I say?
All right. All right, now let's look at the comments. Comment number 1. An option to enable friendly fire on the training grounds would be cool. Yeah, I would agree. What'd you say? 100%. 100% indeed. Ladders should also have interact button like zipline, so you don't accidentally start climbing in the middle of a fight because of one pixel hit it. Yeah, actually. That's actually a really good idea. It might be hard because you could destroy a ladder and still climb halfway. I don't know how they're going to program that. That's a good idea, though. This is generally the best finals video I've seen in a long time. Well, I don't know about the best in a long time, but it is good. Simply amazing. The VR store idea is definitely be implemented. You replied, "Thank you so much, man. You're awesome." Fist bump. There's a part of me that has an idea to make VR exclusive skins to not conflict with the multi-bucks. It gives a reason, yeah. This guy gave you $20. You just made $40, dog? That's insane. Yo, hustle, man. You're doing good, but you're laundering. You gotta be laundering money, dog. like, who are these random people giving you money, man? Yo, respect though. You made $40 more than I did. That's good, dude. Private matches are limited right now because of server costs. With more player support, they could expand them soon. Oh, really? Interesting. Inside trader right here. Interesting. Add loadout so I don't have to change everything manually when I get in a different style. Yes. I think that's the one that a lot of people will agree with, is the multiple, like, we don't want to change every single thing every single time. We do it because we have to, but we don't want to. There's an exact feature in the first one, Arc Raiders. You trade arc parts and weapons for skins and blueprints or rotates from time to time. That's actually true. They already got the zipline sound effects from Arc Raiders in the finals. They're the same thing, same audio. So that's an easy fix. For number 10, I don't mind the ladder's climb is slow, but what is frustrating is the ladder's unintentional interaction. Every time I save a sticky situation, I usually end up, yeah, you know what? I think, yeah, that's the people have spoken. I think even at Arc Raiders, you just hit a button to climb. You don't really need to do that. All these ideas I 100% agree with. The one major thing is should add a nickname so I can't keep track of my friend list. No, fuck that. That's stupid. Why is there no AI label? If you use AI but put a label somewhere? Why? Who cares? I know it's AI. Send this Shia to Embark. And you said, smiley face elevator, smiley face elevator. I don't know what that means. Am I a boomer? What does double arrow mean? Favorite outfit stuff will be so nice for people that have a lot of outfits they want to wear. They need to bring back H2H for real. Yep. Bro, I swear I had the same idea a couple of days ago. Great one. Yeah. 6, realistic. Bro, why do you see climbing ladders in that fast in real life?
Climbing doesn't need to be realistic.
He got you there, dude. That's not that real. That's pretty fucking fast. Let's go back to it.
The finals is a fast-paced, chaotic game, right? Climbing doesn't need to be realistic.
That's okay. He got you there, dog. I kind of agreed with you a little bit. You know, we made that compromise at Thanksgiving. Remember, my child and your child, and we shared generation bloodlines together. No, I'm taking my family back, dog. My kid's divorced, and your kid will, you know, have Thanksgiving with some other fucking family. He got you there. That is kind of fast. No human being can do that unless you're fucking Jackie Chan, dog. Uh, that each emoji is different in iOS. It's not a Windows, so it's weird. God, and that makes sense. It's like tilting head up and down emoji. Interesting. Not so fast, in my opinion. Bro, firefighters climb at least 1.5 faster. Yeah. Firefighters. We're not playing firefighters, dog. We're playing random 1 with random 2. And also, okay, we can always push the goalpost and be like, oh, you know, there's no fall damage. And, you know, firefighters have no fall damage. So isn't that the same? And it's like, all right, you can live in that world and do that shit. He got you there, dog.
I think climbing ladders
Let's do it one more time. One more time.
paced chaotic game, right? Climbing doesn't need to be realistic. I think climbing ladders should be at least
Climbing ladders. How would you be fast if it's not realistic? If that's the case, if firefighters could climb there and you want to even more unrealistic, what's the unrealistic one? How about this? You just hold it like Mary Poppins and it'll just lift you up. That's just a zip line going up. That's actually really cool. They should do that. Well, they already do. They already do have that zip line. I don't know, dog. I don't know. You're in a VR game with a character who can dash. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, but at what point is the limit? I think your personality is, oh, if this happens, this happens. Let's just be very positive and let things grow and go crazy and do all these cool stuff. You are a dreamer, my friend. A dreamer. I'm an asshole. I try to bring you back to reality at points because I don't want you to get lost in the goddamn clouds. You're up there dreaming in the clouds. You'd be like, ooh, it's so good up here in the clouds. And I can eat grapes and throw lightning bolts at the peons. And I can just live life. And I'm looking, I'm like, dog, you're going to get burned by the sun. I saw some dude, Icarus, did that shit. You need to come back down. And you're like, oh, you're hurting my vibe. And I'm like, yeah, and the rain's going to happen. You're going to get soaking wet. You're going to get a cold. Calm down here. And then we meet halfway. And then there. I got to be the asshole to save you sometimes. And sometimes you got to be the dreamer to make me not be an asshole sometimes, to actually look and be cool in the clouds. You need me more than you need yourself, dog. So I'm telling you, there's some things. Nah. And I think this is one of them, dog. Do you know that long ladder in the new map takes like 7 seconds to climb? What long ladder? There's which one? You mean the crane? No, that's a zip line. Long ladder. New map. In Kyoto? Long ladder. Long ladder? Let's do long ladder the finals. No. The what the fuck most viewed clips of the week. Seal 30 Nerd sexy repeater. Ain't doing it, dog. Fenghua. The ladder in Fenghua.
season 11 is
Fenghua. I don't think there's an example in here that has a long ladder. I didn't see a long ladder. How bigger would it be from here? Double this? I'll look it up later. This is going to be like 1 in the morning for me. I got a long day tomorrow. But you know what? Great video. I'm glad I could react to it in real time. I don't know how I'm going to cut this up, but I'm going to try to cut it up to make it like concise and be like a fun reaction video to your video. But good work, dude. I got to say, it's good work. It's good work because for somebody who's making videos of the finals, when I Google the finals 2.5 longer than that, ugh, That is pretty long. Why? I gotta look at the map again. Oh, is that the one with the big red floaty head? The big red floaty head girl? Because I think I know what you're talking about. Did you look me up? I saw myself in the search list. I always look you up, Pluck. There was that time when nerds like, where's Pluck? And I'm like, let me search him up. He's not streamed since 3 days ago. And then he's like, are you on Pluck Watch? And I'm like, yes, because I'm bored. So yes, I did look you up, motherfucker. No, it's the same ladder but longer. Hell yeah. Anyways, what I'm trying to get is that the video is good because when I look at videos, it's always like a montage of cool clips, but they're not that cool. Like there are some of them are cool, but they're not edited in a way to show it, and it misses a lot of people because you're kind of competing. Like if someone likes you for you or likes your content for your content, that's one thing. But it's like, are you happy watching your own stuff? I look at my stuff and I think it's fun. It's stupid, but it's also fun. But I look at some of the other people's videos and I'm like, would this person even watch his own stuff? Or is he just poops it out and moves on the next one? I still revisit some of my old videos. Stuff that I'm just like, yeah, that was a cool play, or man, that was funny. Like,
Yo,
hey Peaches, I'm reacting to a video, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I'm here with the Yogi guy, the guy who cheated, but not really. Remember him? He's live right now with Pluck.
I do remember.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be so fucked up. Yogi, I know you're not the cheater, motherfucker. This is just me doing backhanded compliment shit, dog. I know it's over. You don't cheat anymore. We're past that. We've moved on. He wanted me to react live to his video. I said I was going to do a video react. I was going to do it tomorrow, but he's like, yo, I'm here. Just do it now. I'm like, dog, hell yeah. I'll fucking edit it tomorrow. Anyways, I'm almost done. Anyways, what was I saying before Peaches came in? I was saying something. People's content. So I rewatch my content. Like the one where I was playing Arc Raiders, and I was like, "Oh, is that the burnt peanut in the Arc Raiders?" And everyone's like, "Oh shit, that's a burnt peanut," because it says burnt peanut, like he's talking. And then I say, "Hey, what's going on?" And like it says the burnt N word, and the guy just says like the hard R, and I was like, "That's not peanut." That is just a funny ass moment, dude. I've watched that like 20 fucking times because it's so fucking funny, and I'm like, I just always go back to that. So that video was hilarious. You saw that video? Thanks, dog. Thanks for watching my content. But yeah, like I want to make stuff that I would watch. There's some, yeah, crazy reaction. Yeah, dude, it's so funny. I was like, no, that's not him. There's some stuff where like, I get it. Everyone has a bad day when they're making content. I think some of the clips I have today, I can't make anything good tomorrow, but at least I'm trying, right? And I'll just, poop one out, but I'll try to do it as best that I will like it. Some respect to the content. But yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube, and there's like a lot of the finals people that I feel like I'm like, do you like to watch yourself like this, dog? Because it sucks. And I know they don't do it. Is he Peanut? Nah, he's the N-word dog. Yeah, I know, dude. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's I still watch it. It's just so fucking funny, dog. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is your content. I don't know if you watch your stuff, but seeing your stuff, it's a mix of, since you're the dreamer, you have a lot of good ideas. Half of it's ass. But I always watch your shit because not only do you try, and I respect that you try, but there's golden nuggets in there. There's golden nuggets, and I respect that. And even if it's like shitty ideas, you actually promote, you even say the shitty ideas. And even throwing some shit is good, because when I watch those people with their montage stuff, it's just It's just garbage. It's not even a good shit idea or a good idea. It's just bleh. I rather watch AI slop with fucking that weird bamboo guy with big feet, fight the kung fu cat with a gun. I'd rather watch that garbage. Like, you know what I mean? So, anyways, I like you as a content creator. That's why I subscribed and liked. For as long as I will play the finals, I'll probably watch your shit until I stop playing the finals. And then when I'm like, dog, how is the finals going? I want to see what's going up. And I type in the finals. First thing I'm going to do is be like, what is Yogi Bear doing? And what is Lefty 1A's doing? That's the first people I'll come and be like, what's the update? Are they still in there? So, anyways, what I'm trying to say, good job. Keep it up, dog. Thank you for checking the vid and reacting, bro. It's great feedback. You're welcome, motherfucker. And again, I am the asshole. Never forget that. If you want an 100% unadulterated reaction or my real thoughts, I will give you the closest thing to a real thought of a human with love, hate, passion. You know why I have friends, like real life friends and fake ass friends and like parasocial friends and invisible friends? Because they respect my freedoms of speech, dog. They'll be like, is this dress make me look fat? And I say yes, but it's good for the black guys because they like those fat chicks. And then they're like, oh shit, really? And that's what I want. Now I can go date the black dudes because that's what I'm trying to like, I'm into black dudes. I'm like, you're welcome. Freedom of speech, baby. Never forget 9/11. That's me, dog. It's so funny, dude. That's true. Let's see. The Win AI Slop Kung Fu Panda. Hell yeah, Max Velocity. Welcome, Max. Maximilian Velocity the Third. When I watched back my first ever uploaded vid, I was like, editing sucks from where I am now. Oh yeah. Sometimes you have to go back to see your first video to just be like, dog, remember my first beer? Speaking of which, I need to pop my second one, dude. I already fucking brought this out. It's late. Never waste a good beer. Don't stop being an asshole, man. It's better. You gotta be honest for me to get great feedback. Oh, you know what? That's also the economy of thoughts, right? Because remember, you're the dreamer that says really nice things and fluff and be like, you have like, what happens if no one dies and everybody's a winner? And I'm like, you motherfucker, you so friendly motherfucking hipster piece of shit. You are a fucking idiot. And that sounds really rough. That sounds very rough. Like I hate you. No, I like you enough that I want to give you some real shit because I want to bring you a little back to reality. Because when I do that, you get challenged. And then you're like, well, I'm a dream and I could dream many things. Let me try to dream something to combat this reality. And it's called gaslighting. But maybe your gaslight actually has something decent in it. I'm like, you know what? Although you're trying to gaslight me saying that the Epstein list doesn't exist, you did say the Epstein list exists one time. And then you're like, oh shit, I did. And then we go back and forth and then we can save the world together. So I think I'm talking in circles, but you know what it is, Doug. But don't forget it, man. I'm the least optimistic guy around. I'm getting roasted for that all the time. You are not the least optimistic. You're even fucking optimistic about that shit. You just proved my point, you fucking idiot. Let me bring you back to reality. Did I just talk shit? And you're just dreaming up there. And you're like, well, I'm just the least optimistic guy because I'm so optimistic. I always get that because I'm off. You just played right in my part, dog. That's like saying I'm not an asshole, but then I call Peaches a slur or something. You're like, why did you do that? And I proved your point, dog. Anyways, Peaches, go ahead. Talk to me. What do you want? What do you want?
The headline for your video from this experience right here is Joestar and Yogi save the world.
Dog.
That's the line.
if I could edit the video in a good way, I don't know if I want to
do it. You can do it.
I don't know if I could edit all of this. I want to try to make it good, like, you know what I mean? Because it's very a long video because we're talking a lot. But if I can make it work, I will tagline that. I will tagline Yogi Bear and Joestar save the world, and then that'll be a good clickbait, right? Because people are like, Oh, Joestar Yogi Bear talking? Let me click it. They saved the world? And then we never saved the world, dog. Oh, this is going to be for editing in case this works. You got baited, you stupid idiot. Okay, there you go. Just in case this video works, I'm in my editing zone. I'm gonna use that shit, dog. Oh shit. I clickbaited Leafy A1. If you see my thumbnail from my last video I just made, I watched his video, and it was a good video by Revolver, and I actually got good from listening to him, his skills. But he's flipping off himself from a video. He was flipping off himself and reacting. I'm like, that's actually a really good shot of him. So I'm like, I put him there. It looks like he's flipping me off. It's fake news. He ain't flipping me off, dog. He's a cool guy. But it was really fun. It was a good backdrop. It was perfection for the eyes to consume. So, all right, I'm going to end the stream, gentlemen. You guys made me react to a goddamn video after I, stop playing the finals. This is usually my time to just chill. I might do this more in the future. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? I'm not a usually react guy. I usually react later and edit later, but I don't mind doing the live shit. But I need a couple of beers to do that shit. All right, Yogi Bear, Pluck 83, Maximilian Velocity the third. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to bed. Bye.